By the powers of Curse God, Amber Lynn Reed, you've been cursed, and I got the 3 cards right here for a curse.
Homer the 7th is a small YouTuber with a little bit of a following, and an active member in the tarot card reading community, where he will go live on his channel and give out free tarot readings on his live stream to anyone for free. But there's always a dark side to every YouTuber out there. He will also curse other creators on the platform by request from anyone. However, he will also make other videos called General Talk, where he will talk about life and other stuff in general. And he also does another live stream on his channel called Chill and Chat, where you can interact and chat through the stream. And he is also not afraid to speak his own mind about how terrible YouTube can be nowadays. And that's something we can all agree on. And also on his community tab about anything. On the controversy side, he is not that controversial, but that doesn't mean he has made enemies on the platform. Some of them are most of the people he has cursed over 3 to 2 years. There's a long list of names, but here are just a few out of the 514, but that number has probably changed by now. Some of these YouTubers include Dan Sobel, Greg Heffley UTTP, Eric Payton, Kevin McAllister from June 12, 2018, and the artist Devil, just to name a few. And feel free to check out the rest of the full list in the description, and there is a lot of wacky names on that list. Some are mostly haters who he calls the Crybaby Crew, but as of right now in this saga of Bartman Homer the 7th, some of them have now taken a liking to him now, and befriended him, but some still hold a grudge to this day. As of last month, he has also claimed to have ascended to godhood, where he has cursed so many people and can now curse anyone in the whole multiverse. And no, I'm not making this up, you can see the video for yourself. And is now known as the Curse God of YouTube, and is still cursing people to this day.
Hello everybody on YouTube. This is your homeboy Bartman Homer speaking. Today, I'm actually going to talk to you about General Talk. You know, stuff in general.
This is another message to Bartman Homer the 7th. Okay, Bartman Homer the 7th, listen up! You need to stop making curse videos out of me. This is the 13th time that you got me cursed today. Yeah, you have definitely crossed my line this time, Bartman Homer the 7th. You know I am not cursed at all. Those playing cards that you did on me are fake. And I've already told you earlier, I don't deserve to be cursed. I deserve to be blessed.
Stop it! What are you doing? Crazy bastard!
Bill Jensen, or also known as Christianity Hotline Official on Instagram, is a stereotypical Christian internet personality where he will go live on Instagram and try to convert people and sinners to Christianity. And he is also active on YouTube, where he will also do gaming live streams, where he will also convert individuals through Discord and can interact through chat, where people can send videos and donations that he can play on his stream. But he recommends Christian-friendly videos, but some people tend to ignore that and send in anything anyway. Due to Bill's massive faith, he also has a tendency of getting out of hand on his lives if provoked by sinners, who basically are trolls in his channel on his stream, one of those channels being known as Mr. Trollinator, where they also send in videos through the donations to try to get him banned off YouTube, which has happened several times, where his replays will be taken down. He's also crossed paths with several other YouTubers over the years, some of them being Ricky Berwick and McJuggernuggets, where he returned recently this year on Easter to confront other internet personality known as Psycho Dad, who he thought were possessed and under control by the devil, but him trying to confront him did not go too well, as he was escorted out of the house, and as of right now, he is still actively converting people on his lives trying to spread the faith.
A lot's going on. I'm lucky to be alive.
Why? Well, what happened?
That psycho family almost possessed me.
What?
That psycho family on the YouTubes almost possessed me.
Who'd you collab with?
What is a collab? I went to this man's house to see his dad. No, I Show Speed is not a Christian. He is never gonna be a Christian. He's gonna be in hell. Talks about hurting women. He says some very vile stuff. Do not ever show that I Show Speed guy again, please.
Okay, today I'm going to show you a 3-volt LED light bulb on the receiving coil being lit up by the magnifying transmitter 150 feet away from the magnifying transmitter.
Dr. Parkinstine is a YouTuber and TikTok user that is known for repairing and experimenting with antique items from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Some of the items that he repairs are radios, magnifying transmitters, chairs, and many others, just to name a few. But his most popular and what he is most notable for is experimenting with wireless electricity. With his recent experiment video being transmitting electricity wirelessly 1918 miles away, and using wireless electricity on an industrial scale, which it worked, and feel free to check out this video on that in the description. But a few months ago, sadly, where he used to work at, known as Hotel Ritual in East Texas, burned down on June 12, 2022, and due to the damage, the hotel itself couldn't be repaired, but he managed to salvage some objects that did survive the fire, some of them being a record player, which he refurbished back to good condition, a self-portrait painting of himself that was hanging on the wall and made overseas, and a lamp from the 1920s. As of right now, he is still active today and doesn't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, showing the world what wireless electricity can do for the world.
There's a lot of sidewalk. Oh, just spit. Somebody must have dropped it. It's okay, I'll pick it up. Jill, are you going to come down here and draw?
So if you have watched my previous few videos, you know that I showed you how to wind your own receiving coil and how to tune your receiving coil. Well, the first person to wind their own receiving coil and get their 3-volt LED light bulb to light up, I will duet your video.
Hi there, Chase. This is your old pal, Dan Sobel here. And today, I'm going to be showing you something that's very different about me. Do you know what's different about me? Yep.
Dan Sobel has been on the platform since 2019. His videos mostly consist of movie anniversaries, rants, and various skits, like his Blue's Clues letter segments, where he will play a video from people who watch him. But he has crossed paths with several people on the platform, one of those being Bartman Homer the 7th. Him and Dan Sobel have a little bit of a history going back as of last year in the few months of 2021, after cursing the following users, which are Dan Sobel's friends: Indyho and Jesus the DVD Collector 2005, basically telling him to take the curse videos down and that he is grounded in hopes that he gets terminated off the platform. After Bartman himself calling out Indyho and the rest who he calls the Crybaby Crew, Dan Sobel and Bartman would go on through 2021 and 2022 bashing heads with one another, with rants and curses, locking themselves in an endless internet war throughout the following months. But one day on March 29, 2022, Dan Sobel decided to flip the script and attempt to beat Bartman Homer the 7th at his own game, and curse him himself. After this, Bartman called him out in a rant video a few days prior, telling him that the curse he did not work, because he was not doing it properly by using playing cards instead of tarot cards. As of right now, the war against them has died down. Now. And Dan Sobel is still very active on the platform as of right now, continuing making segments and skits to this very day.
By the powers of Satan, Bartman Homer the 7th, you have been cursed, and I got 3 cards right here for a curse. Okay, our first card for the curse is the 4 of Hearts. This card means that you need to start getting a job for the rest of your life. Our second card for the curse is the 8 of Diamonds. 8 of Diamonds means that you need to start feeding your dog lollipops for the rest of your life. And the third and final card for this curse is the 3 of Diamonds. 3 of Diamonds means that you need to start eating grass for the rest of your life. So anyways, those are 3 cards for the curse. Our 3 cards again is the 4 of Hearts, the 8 of Diamonds, and last but not least, 3 of Diamonds. So anyways, this is your big guy, Dan Sobel signing off, peace.
Oh my god. Oh, Dan Sobel, are you for real? Seriously? Seriously, this is not how you read playing cards properly. I mean, oh no, I've been cursed by Dan Sobel playing cards. Alright, let me give you 101 on playing card reading, okay? Okay, you mentioned the 8 of Diamonds saying that I'm gonna get girlfriend. Well, that's not what the card means. The 8 of Diamonds says, let me see what my note says. Okay, the 8 of Diamonds means meaning about money. Okay, and the 8 of Clubs says that I'm going to be living into the garbage by being a grouse. Oh my god, I can't. But that's not what it means, okay? The 8 of Clubs actually means a journey by road or vehicle. And last but not least, I'm going to smell like rotten eggs. By the 10 of Clubs. Let me see where the 10 of Clubs says. Ah, there it is. The 10 of Clubs. It means a new appointment, investment, or settlement. Dude, you don't know how to curse people the right way. I mean, where the hell do you learn your curses and playing card reading? Playing card reading for dummies? No pun intended. Oh boy. Come back when you learn real playing card reading, like a true pro, like me.
Hey, my name is Cory Flokstra. I'm sick of Race Shadow Legends. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Mobile games, these stupid mobile games are driving me nuts. Makes me want to throw my phone off a cliff.
The Cory Flokstra Show, hosted by Cory Flokstra himself, is a comedic YouTuber who makes various skits, music, comic readings that he reads and makes on his own. And rants on various other topics, whether it being about politics or anything in general. All I can say is, he's a mixed bag, and you don't know what you're going to get. His music style mostly consists of the metal genre, which his music can be found on his YouTube channel and his official SoundCloud. If you want to check that out, it'll be in the description below. His most popular video, known as Right Now, is his rant on the show Bob's Burgers, and how the show itself is not funny at all. On the platform, he has gained some traction over the recent years, crossing paths with several other creators, some of them being Daywave Radio, hosted by Royce, and JJ Stoner, host of the JJ Stoner Show. And befriending him, the Library, which he is a mod of the show. As of today, his channel is still active, and you can also interact with him on one of his live streams and also his official Twitter page.
You know what I don't like? A cartoon I do not like. It's been around a long time. It's about time I said this. Nobody here watches Bob's Burgers. Sick of Terry's phone games. Now we get raised shallots on our computers, but do people still play it? I don't know who the else plays it. We're coming after you, Norner. Yeah, we are.
Hello, look at LTM Reviews and get you caught up on the oldest movies. Welcome to my Halloween special, guys. It's about time we can start off with, about to end off Halloween with An American Werewolf in London.
I don't care. So just give it like a brief overview on like your YouTube channel. You don't have to go too in detail, but you can if you want to.
So, basically...
Like, what's your backstory?
Well, a long time ago, I got this thing called Facebook, and I started doing movie reviews on that. Got a lot of views, got a lot of likes. But then somebody told me about a thing called YouTube, and ended up trying to start me a YouTube channel back in 2015, 2016. Got hacked out of that channel. That had 50 subscribers.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it took me a while until I finally got me a new channel, LT Movie Reviews Harrison, and I finally started on that, and I got 140 subscribers on that one so far.
Down with the channel. Down with the channel.
Keep going.
Now, rather than that, rather recently, I ended up getting an age restriction or a warning sign.
Strike 3, you're out.
A warning strike or something.
By YouTube.
By YouTube for one of my older videos. I would have understood this for two things. One is if I had over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Or two,
You'll have more than 150. Quit judging.
Or if I would, or if it would have been uploaded by one of my new videos.
Yeah.
And for some reason, YouTube didn't answer that very cleverly. I even tried to get rid of that one strike, and they never got back with me for that.
Paul Weasel wants his llamas back.
Oh yeah, I'll get it back, all right.
But what are your thoughts on YouTube, as in general, with their moderation and their stuff?
Bill Jensen wants his viewers back.
Yeah. Well, basically, I don't know, but YouTube as a whole is kind of hard to deal with.
Oh yeah, it is.
It'd be great to make money off of it. It's just really hard to do.
It's a hassle with all the strikes and everything, because some people go through that all the time.
Oh yeah, so many YouTubers. I've heard so many stories about how struggling it is
Make
and how
YouTube great again.
Oh yeah, like he said. Yeah, YouTube's not as good as it used to be, and I've heard so many people say online saying that they're done with YouTube. They still use YouTube. They don't pay or use it as a job anymore. And you know, with the job that I'm trying to get involved with, it's kind of hard to find people to work with. You know?
Oh yeah, especially on there.
Yeah. So.
How about PBS Kids?
So what was your thoughts on the PBS thing? How's that?
Oh, that bullshit. I remember that. So what happened was that Memetasia 2 Nostalgia Dream, I took a bunch of PBS Kids characters and PBS Kids copyrighted that.
Oh, I remember that.
Memetasia 3.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad. That was a really bad movie. I got rid of it. I had to
want a do-over. #LTM renew.
Oh yeah.
So what's the other channel? What are you going to do with your old channel? Are you going to still keep it around?
Well, that's going to depend on what with the age restrictions. That's going to depend on what YouTube says, because at this point I've already done with my second strike. I basically thought about I've already made me a new channel called LTM Vlogs. It's going to take a while for me to put all my subscribers back up, but you know, it's not like I'm looking for a huge job right away. I'm still in college after all.
Same here, and I'm still looking into what I'm going to do.
So yeah, but anyways, yeah, it's kind of a wild run, but you know,
You know, I'll make it big one day.
Oh, yeah.
It may not be anytime soon, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So,
Hashtag
that's
spell
it.
YouTube.
Yo, what's up, baby boys? We're gonna talk today about TikTok. Welcome back to TikTok compilation number 69, 420, smoke weed every day, dude.
Grimsy, a fairly small commentary channel and still growing in audience. His style of commentary needs no introduction, as it is reminiscent to that of the pioneer of the style of rant commentary, Leafy himself. Most of his content consists mostly of rants, various topics, whether it's about politics or anyone in the commentary community, or internet drama. His peak came around as of this year, and as of recently, he has reached 5,000 subscribers mark. He also would cross paths with a few people in the commentary community, one of those being a big and notable one, RFC, who, if you've been on the platform, he's a fairly large commentator who is known for his livestream RFC After Hours. On November 16, 2021, Tentacles would upload a massive investigative video on a former professional Smash Bros. Player called Zero, who was caught with major allegations of sexual misconduct and would try to prove his innocence. But however, some of the allegations would soon turn out to be true, that Zero lied about the claims being part of a suicide note in his video, and would lead to a massive debate against RFC and Tentacles. But in the shadows, Grimsy would make a video talking about the RFC versus Tentacles drama, or that basically the drama itself was pointless, and that some of the takes of it were being repeated, and that the fan bases of both RFC and Tentacles will defend what they both would say, and that the drama is meant to make people angry and obsessed with it and making money off it in general. This internet drama with Tank and RFC would lead to the two creators in a feud, where Grimsy would call out that RFC can make valid points in arguments, and his fan base would take his side on everything he says, and that he also has a very big ego. Their rivalry would last through December of 2021 through March of 2022, where the two would debate each other. During the debate, it mostly consists of banter between the two, with one of them saying that their channel sucks, and with saying how their subscriber count matters, and Grimsy calling him out saying that he deletes his own tweets. If you want to check out the full debate yourself, it'll be in this description below. However, after the debate, and as of right now, he is still on the rise to this day, gaining traction in the commentary community, seen pumping out new videos through the weeks. But who knows what the platform will have in store for him in the next few years. We'll just have to see and find out.
Yo, what is up? Thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. I mean, Jesus, dude. Holy shit. Roughly a year ago, I started this channel back up and went back to making some epic reaction... Oh, that's why this isn't recording right. Okay. Hello? Is this better? Yeah, it's probably better. So around a year ago, probably June of 2021, I came back to this channel and I posted a video where I just started like screaming into the mic or something, or I just said a bunch of dumb shit. I just kind of let loose on the internet, bro. I let all my feelings out, dude. My sad little boy feelings.
I'm gonna ask you first things first. Did you see the video that I made about Augie?
I did not.
Okay, I'll just give you a quick rundown of the video. Basically, I went over the debate that you and him had together on Doc on the Radio show, and just like how horribly he presented himself in that debate. So I mean, first of all, throughout this interview, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about Augie. After that, I presume we just shoot the shit and stuff like that, because I don't want to talk about Augie for too long. It's not worth the stress. But
honestly, regarding Augie, I just don't think he, like, it's really weird because it's so fucking hard to, like, try and identify where this dude's coming from. I don't know what the fuck it is, but, like, he has this really weird thing where, like, sometimes he wants to look good and he's super hyper worried about it. Then other times he's just, like, saying retarded shit and doesn't give a shit, right?
A lot of the time that's on, like, other people's streams, but sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? It's like always on other people's platforms, and it's like, but you're also trying to not be a pussy, but you are actively being a pussy. You know what I mean?
True.
So it's just really weird. And like, I don't get the whole dynamic of it at all. Like, it's like, dude, if you want to act that way, it's your platform. It's like either hyper fear of losing whatever you have, which isn't even like speaking not respectfully, but perspectively, I guess, is the way you'd use it, is not that much, right? Sure. Like, I gained a third of the subs he gained last month. And I'm at fucking 3 or 3.5K. He's at 55. So you can see, like, this formula is not working, right? You either have to fully embrace the toxic, edgy shit, or fully embrace the little gay retard shit.
Mr. Black, a fairly new YouTuber on the platform, appearing recently around early June of this year. His video style mostly consists of the horror or analog horror genre. The channel itself is more of a mystery in general, and we're doing some digging to see if there was anything or any information I could find out about Mr. Black, but there's basically, well, nothing. Most of the results that come up have nothing in common with the channel, which just leaves us with more questions than answers. As of right now, he hasn't posted since June of this year, and the following months. But who knows when Mr. Black will make his return, and where the channel will go from here. We'll just have to wait and find out in time.
I wanna say thank you so much to 1,390 subscribers, everybody.
Mark Lane, the Mega Man X4 Iris fan, is a wholesome YouTuber who has gained a following over the recent years, kicking off his YouTube channel off around of mid-June of 2018. His videos consist mostly of mini-skits, like his oldest ones being the Blue Silly 6-Pin Comedy Show series, and his recent long-running series, The Retro Wrestling Show, which he still continues with currently. He will also announce his newest subscriber numbers and give shoutouts to other channels, and even announce months, days, and holidays on the platform. He has also run into several other people on the platform, like Daywave Radio, where they actually got shouted out by. But one other YouTuber in particular he has come across with, who you are probably familiar with if you've seen the first episode.
Greetings, mortals. I'm back! By the power followers of Curse God. Dan Sobel, the artist devil. Bill Jensen,
Mark Lane, the Mega Man X4 Irishman. You may curse without the decode like your curse.
But not even Mark Lane was safe from his cursing spree. But as of right now, he is taking a break from uploading on YouTube until October 31st of this year, when he is expected to make his return.
Good evening, YouTube. This is Mark Lane here, and I'll be doing a review of my Simon Swipe game. I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe me in my interview of this Simon Swipe game. Enjoy. And this will be a subscriber special too. Enjoy this video, guys. I'm going to take a break from YouTube onto Halloween. And I'm going to take a break from YouTube onto Halloween. Are you guys going to miss me? If you are, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you all on Halloween, everyone.
Mr. Anime, one of YouTuber's most notable creators from the past that helped build the YouTube anime community at the time and made it what it is today. But also had a sinister side. It took a dark turn for the worst. So let's take a trip through a brief overview of the story of Mr. Anime. Beginning in the earlier years of YouTube in September 14th of 2006, a channel by the name of Lenscapproductions was created by one individual by the name of Trace Sessler and some of his friends, where they would make various short films, skits, and later his anime reviewing persona, which he called Mr. Anime. As of right now, the channel has long since been taken down, but you can still go through and find most of the short films and videos that have been re-uploaded and archived on the platform. One of his first short films that he made called The Renters, where his friends played three characters, and Trey played the landlord, that live with each other and have to pay their rent from the landlord, but never get their rent. Later throughout the time, he would continue making a few more short films, later throughout 2006 to 2007. The other ones being Heaton, Sword, Showdown, Setup, and many others throughout the following 2 years.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Anime, and boy, do I have a show for you.
In mid-2007, he would introduce his audience to his own internet persona, which you know today as Mr. Anime, where he would review different anime shows. His personality is comedic and straight to the point. He would continue with the anime reviews throughout the late 2000s to the 2010s, where it would grow a decent audience throughout that time frame. At this point, you probably know what happens here if you've heard the story of Mr. Anime, because it takes a dark turn from here. In the month of March 2012, Trey would upload his last video on March 13th, saying that he got a full-time job in a department in film, in which he stated that he would still upload, but he would be busy. In his other previous video back in February of 2012 called Mr. Anime is Planning Something, where he stated that he would take a 2 or 3 week break and would do mini blogs during that time. But on the morning of March 20th, 2012, Trey would commit one of the most heinous acts in YouTube history. He would murder his own family in his own home, killing his mother, brother, and father, and afterwards would destroy the whole house, while carrying weapons and 100 rounds of ammunition to Weller High School, where his original plan was to commit a mass murder like the Columbine High School massacre, which he told law enforcement during his interrogation, but he didn't go along with his plan, as he stated that it was all too real, and stood down, and returned home where he would be arrested for the murder of his own family. As of now, he is still behind bars, and was sentenced to life in prison, and requested that his rights to parole would be taken away, as he deemed himself a danger to the public and people's safety.
Well, hi everybody, it's Mr. Anime here, and I'm recording on my MacBook's web camera. My MacBook's from like 4 years ago, so the web camera's not that great, so you'll have to bear with me. This is just an update video to let you guys know that I'm going to reward myself with probably a 2 or 3 week break.
Well, hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mr. Anime here, and well, I have some pretty good news. It's not, well, I have some kind of bad news, but it is good news. The good news is that I now found a full-time job in a department that I'm interested in, which is film. I'm still going to be doing the Google thing though, and I'm still going to be doing videos.
You probably already know about him if you've been on the platform around the mid-2010s, or on the peak of the internet drama of this era of YouTube. And being the pioneer of the gameplay over commentary style, which is still present today. So let's take a look into one of YouTube's most notorious commentators. Leafy is here.
Hey, what is going on everybody? Welcome to a Hunger Games video. Today I'm joined here with a special guest. He has nice thighs, and he also makes Minecraft PvP videos. His name is Jeremy. A lot of you guys probably already know him, and if you don't know him, you should go check him out on his channel. The link will be in the description.
Beginning back in the early 2010s, Leafy would get his start on the platform by making gameplays of the popular game in the 2010s known as Minecraft, where at the time some notable YouTubers were growing an audience from. But however, the popularity of the game would slowly decline over the few years, where he would eventually jump ship out of the Minecraft community and join a new side of YouTube.
Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the most loved comment system on the internet, which is Google+. Actually, I lied. Everybody fucking hates Google+. What a fucking surprise. But yeah, everybody hates Google+, and I'm going to kind of be going over what Google+ actually is, and why I don't agree with Google+.
Leafy would upload his first ever rant-style video talking about how Google+ is just flat out terrible. But it would not be his last rant video anytime soon, as he started to make more over time, getting traction and growing a little bit of an audience that enjoyed the rant-style videos, and would later experiment with both doing commentary over gameplay, where he would pioneer and popularize the style of commentary for years to now. In 2015, Leafy would officially adopt the style of gameplay over commentary, and would make various rants on different topics, mostly targeting kids, in this time, to appeal to the edgy side of YouTube, where his sub count would double to 51k, and with that growth comes a massive fan base, known as the Reptilians, which would start out as a meme by fans, and was promoted by Leafy in a video talking about it. Later in 2015, there would be a mass hissing raid on YouTube, where in every big YouTuber's comment section, he would run into hissing and KYS comments. Nowhere was safe from his ravenous fanbase. During this time, he would reach higher in popularity by running into several other popular YouTubers in his peak. Most of them you're probably familiar with, like Pyrocynical, who had a similar style to him at the time. Keemstar, which for a while formed a somewhat alliance with each other, where when he was growing at a high rate, he could show up on a show, known as Drama Alert, where he could expand to a bigger target audience. And also iDubbbz and H3 Productions, which we'll talk about later, where his downfall would soon begin. 2016 would be the year that YouTube would see the rise of popularity, YouTube drama. Leafy during this time would choose a small YouTube channel to rant on, and his fan base would harass the individual that was featured in his video, one of them being Mr. Black Darkness 666. After the mass harassment, he placed a curse on Leafy, and you thought Bartman Homer the 7th was the only YouTuber out there who could curse people on the platform. Well, you'd be wrong. After the damage was already done, they would talk and go on their separate ways on Drama Alert, but never officially lifted the curse. Later in the year of 2016, H3 Productions and Leafy would eventually turn on each other, which would lead to his demise later in the year. After the two fought it out, which would be the first time that a large channel would turn on the tables on him. After the drama with both of them ended,
It would show how fast-paced growth would also be his weakness, making him a big target. In the fall of 2016, iDubbbz would upload the Leafy content comp, and the idea behind it was to beat him at his own game, and go down to his level. After the content comp, his channel would see a massive decline of subs and views, and would never recover from the damage. But there is also another theory to Leafy's demise. In the Leafy Was Here video by Imp11, he actually makes a valid point that YouTube also played a hand in his own fate, with a beta test of what we know today as the demonetization system. And feel free to check the video out in the description as he goes into full detail. In 2017, Leafy would disappear off the platform for 3 years and make his return in 2020. But wouldn't last too long after making 5 videos on one particular Twitch streamer you probably know of, you know, with The Sims, would get him taken down off the platform for good.
Do you feel like there's a lack of purpose in life? Do you secretly wish that every time you go to bed, someone will just break into your house and fucking strangle you? Do you feel like a fucking snowman brought up into a painful existence against your will and just waiting out the pain that is life? It's okay though, because if you answered yes to any of those last questions, it is a-okay, because today we're back on the King of YouTube's YouTube channel. Yes, that's right, we're back on Devin's channel. You know, honestly, this guy is just an inspiration for me to make content, you know, like, a lot of YouTubers get jealous when they see a YouTuber making, you know, some crazy good content and are just blowing up on YouTube, but I don't take it that way. You know, I see a person like Devin here that makes just some of the best videos I've ever seen, and I don't get jealous. I just take it as inspiration. Hey, what's up, bros? It's PewDiePie here, and welcome back to Five Nights in Tommy's Basement. Okay, shit's getting a little bit scary. He's not feeding us. I'm not really sure what the hell is going on, but what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about a community on YouTube. Now, the community isn't that big. I think it only has like 20 people in it. It's kind of more of a cult than a community, and again, this is not a big thing on YouTube. Not popular at all. Very...
Do you guys ever feel useless? Do you guys ever feel like a fucking rectangle?
Today, we're gonna talk about some guy named Dan Sobel.
Max BT Show is very well known for his amazing, swaggy dance skills that attracts all the ladies.
And now I hate Mappy Dorman because he permitted me on YouTube.
Okay, motherfuckers. From here on out, I ain't taking shit.
Today we are going to be committing war on this job!
We will be discussing Goosebumps Series 2000, book number 8, Fright Camp.
They call him Cool Tom.
You like the largest issue in the Galaxy podcast?
No.
Have you ever wanted to see Let's Plays from the people who make that podcast?
No.
Well, now you can with the Big Guy, Little Guy, the YouTube channel that you're on right now, that you're watching this video on.
We're looking at something known as 90 Day Fiancé and 2 people that are put together for 90 days and, well, it doesn't go according to plan.
I don't know who that guy is, but I got a complaint, or somebody read to me about it. Austin Lee, the YouTuber, read to me about this guy on YouTube.
You know why I hate Mappy Dorman? And it's because he made fun of Quantumnado.
I could not agree more, my friends. But I'm worried that all of your wise words will go to waste if no one sees this. So let's all go ahead and forcefully drag everyone down with us.
There was basically, I think, 2 doxing situations. There was the one on toxic distress and the one that was...
I'm going back to the old me. And that is simple, plain, and fact. Fuck all of you. So, go smoke some fucking crack, you fucking crackheads. Leave me the fuck alone, Lord Scotter, or you're gonna get your ass kicked one of these fucking days. Oh, keep pissing me off. Keep sending your fucking followers to harass me. I will come to Virginia Beach, find your fat fucking ass, and shove my 11.5 foot up it. The next motherfucker that tells me to take my meds, Lawrence is catching an ass whooping from hell. Because he's a little ass lying bitch.
Greetings, mortals. I'm back.